question, the big one too. Savage Garden.
Yeah.
What he's doing.
It was me, Joe, and Lincoln, Jared Lyons. We were having a few drinks together, and they played the song. I haven't heard it before, and then they played it, and I was like, "What's this song?" And then that's what I found that I liked it and loved it, and then played it on the weekend.
Way to go to make us feel really, really old, mate, that you have not heard of it.
I didn't think it was that old.
Well, how come you haven't heard it?
Oh yeah, no, I've never heard of Savage Garden, so now I love it.
And whatever it was, whether it was the song or whatever else
Yeah.
it may have been, it seemed you guys on the weekend.
Yeah, well, we finally found our mojo again. I guess it flowed on from the Freo game. We were able to play our brand from the first centre bounce to the last, and we were taking confidence over the last 2 games into this one and going into our final series. So, yeah, another big game this weekend. Doesn't matter where we finish. We want to try and finish the season off well and get us ready for the finals.
Before the game, Daniel Merritt popped into the media box and he said you were going to have a big one because you're wearing brand new bright orange boots. So he called.
Yeah, no, my boots broke. Yeah, no, my old ones broke last week against Freo, so I haven't worn those orange ones since pre-season. So normally I just go 1 pair a year, and I found those ones in the garage and then put them on. So we'll see how we go this weekend.
Did you have a feeling that it was going to be a night to fill the boots, or?
I just wanted to, I guess, play another game like last week or the week before that against Freo. I was able to get up the ground and get a bit of ball, and obviously trying to hurt my defender on the way back through. And I was able to play deep on the weekend on Maynard, which is another good defender, and was able to get my looks there. But yeah, I guess another big week this weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, what's the forward line like now without Aaron Hipwood? You know, obviously took a couple of weeks probably to adjust to him no longer being there.
Yeah, I think it was taking a bit of time to adjust. I guess everyone's playing their roles, and we were able just to compete. I guess our pressure over the last 2 weeks has been up there with the best, and I guess if we bring the pressure and just to be able to compete with our defenders and obviously make life easier for our midfield and defenders when the ball leaves our forward line, we look good. And obviously on the weekend we turned up the notch again in the first half and able to play an hour half. Then we had a load of side 50s and we were able to capitalise. So yeah, the forward line's coming along well, and hopefully we can keep it going into the finals and this game coming forward.
Is it a little bit more quiet or anything else? Like, do you notice obviously his presence is obviously not there?
Yeah, Hippie's a very big energy person, and obviously him not being there, I guess Dan McSay and Tom Fulton's playing that role at the moment, trying to fill that role, and obviously trying to bring the energy. Obviously Cam and Hippie always brings the energy and for the contest and around the group and bring that vibe. So yeah, there's boys trying to fill that role, and yeah, hopefully we can do it well for him.
West Coast are pretty undermanned. Obviously in the
Yeah.
last game, I think they've got a few out. How do you approach a game like that where there's considerable few big names out of that game?
Yeah, well, they look dangerous on paper, so we've got to respect that. And obviously, we want to try and ambush them in the first quarter and first half, and we've been able to do that against Freo and Collingwood the last 2 weeks. And we want to come out with that same intensity again and try and bring that pressure and energy for the contest around the ball and try and get it going forward. That's the key, I reckon. If we bring our pressure and energy for the contest, we'll be fine. But yeah, they're going to be a quality side. We've got to respect that.
Thanks, mate.
Charlie, what's it like? Oh, sorry, Benny, you go.
No, mate, I was just going to say, how are Marcus Adams and Mitch, what's his name?
Yeah, they trained today, so depends on match committee. I'm not sure what's going on there. We haven't really heard anything yet, so I think we'll find out tonight or this Savo. But yeah, they got through and hopefully they can get up, but we'll just see. Depends on if they make any changes or not, but we'll see. But I think they're ready to go, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to change like a winning team, but they're pretty sort of important players, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very good players, and they play their role really well. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. There's going to be boys that probably not going to make the cut for the team for going forward if they're fit and ready to go. But it should be interesting if we keep the side. But it doesn't really matter who we bring in. It's just as long as you play our role and play well.
What do they each bring, mate, that will make this team stronger?
Oh, you see Marcus. Marcus is a pretty good one-on-one player, and he's able to read the ball well. And Mitch Robbo on the wing, he works up and down the ground pretty hard, and he's a fierce competitor. He's a tough bloke, so he brings that energy as well. So yeah, they're two quality players, and hopefully we can get them back soon. If this week or next week, we'll see what happens.
Charlie, can you describe what it's like to play alongside Joe when he's sort of in the zone like he was there in that first quarter on the weekend? Yeah,
it's always enjoyable playing against Joey. He's a quality player, and when he's at his best, he's pretty good and he's unstoppable. So to have a player like that to rub off and try and work together, it's always amazing what he can do. And obviously, I have the best seat in the house. I had Eddie Betts at Adelaide watching him do his thing. So and obviously Joey's doing his thing right now, and has confidence in his body and his belief in his body. I guess he's able to play. I guess was it 22 games already so through the season. So he's firing. He's ready to go, and obviously he's exciting. He's an exciting player, and I love playing with him.
I guess because he seems to be getting better too, so you must be excited for the next month or so, because who knows what he could produce.
Yeah, he's an exciting player, and obviously that's why we brought him up here to play in these big games and play finals. So he's a big time player, and he's showing it at the moment, showing it this season. And yeah, like I said, the confidence he has and belief in his body and his game is unbelievable.
Charlie, John Watson from Nine. You mentioned Eddie Betts there.
Yep.
He was blowing in praise at his media conference there earlier this week, mate, saying he's amazed at the great stuff that you're doing in that post-footy career. He's really going to enjoy sitting on the couch watching you.
Yep.
As an outgoing AFL legend, mate, how does that make you feel?
Well, firstly, what he's done for my career. At Adelaide, 4 years there, he's helped me to become player I'm right now, and obviously learning off him every day. And when I was living with him, he brought me in when I was first drafted. Even learning off him, like I said, what he does off the field and on the field, it's truly amazing. And obviously, with all the stuff going on with racism and him fighting to stop racism is huge. And there's no better person than Eddie Betts at the moment. He's a special person, and obviously, when he said that all he wanted to do was put a smile on people's faces, and I'm pretty sure he's done that for, was it 15 or 16 years or 17, I think. So yeah, it's always special to see a player like that go, and he's done a lot for this the AFL, and obviously for myself and young Indigenous kids as well. So yeah, he's played a huge part in my life. Yep.
Hey Charlie, you talked about you've got your mojo back, or the team's got their mojo back.
Yep.
Can it go through for a month? Can you stay at that level? I mean, that pressure's intense.
Yep.
The pressure you guys put on, can you do that for the next month?
Yeah, I think it's more the mindset and the attitude we bring going to big games, and obviously a big game this weekend. So if we bring that mindset of just being able to just compete all day, pressure, hunt the ball, we're unstoppable. So it's just more the mindset, I reckon. If we can bring that from the first centre bounce, we'll be right. So yeah, we're looking forward to the finals, and obviously it's an elimination final if we play in the first week, if we don't make the top four. So we have to bring it every game.
Have you done the sums? Have you done the maths about what?
I would.
It was to win first, but how many goals?
I wouldn't have a clue, mate. We'll just see Friday night, I guess. If Bulldogs lose and we win, we might be in the top four, but I guess we can't control that. I guess our mindset is focused on the Eagles this weekend. So yeah, we're ready to go for the Eagles.
Charlie, just one more on Eddie, mate. Do you feel like the baton might be passing over to you, mate, as far as being that league-wide Indigenous leader?
Well, I think there's a few leaders still going around in Melbourne. I'm only playing a small role up here in Brizzy with our Indigenous players. But yeah, I guess there's other Indigenous players around the league that are playing their role to stop the racism and guess drive the cultures within the clubs with education and stuff and around the AFL. So yeah, I'm trying to play my role up here and educating everyone up here, and obviously, Indigenous Week is a big week, and to have all our staff and like players get involved with Indigenous Week and trying Indigenous food, learning about their culture is huge. And like I said, a little bit of education can go a long way to help, I guess, non-Indigenous people.
Charlie, do you agree with what Eddie said about the AFL environment not being safe for, Indigenous players?
I haven't really seen that press conference, so I can't really comment too much on it. But I guess we have some people around here in the AFL supporting us, and obviously there's Indigenous players supporting us as well, so each other. And I think we're going to have each club's going to have an Indigenous liaison officer next year. So I think the support system there is there, but I think Eddie spoke about could be better, I think. So yeah, it's all about educating everyone and everyone buying into the racism, trying to stop it.